You caught the negative thought. You did exactly what every self-help video tells you to do. You swapped it. You forced a positive one in its place. Smile more. Say the affirmation. Think happy thoughts. And for a few minutes it worked, until the same thought crawled back in, usually heavier than before, usually right when you needed silence. That's not a willpower failure. You didn't try hard enough. It's that positive thinking, the way it's usually taught, was never actually a swap, and nobody ever told you what it really is. Today, you're going to learn mental transmutation, the exact process the Kybalion describes for changing a thought's vibration instead of replacing it. Not denial, not distraction, not forcing your face into a smile until it sticks. A precise, repeatable method for moving any thought from a low degree to a high degree on the exact same scale it already belongs to. By the end of this video, you'll know how to do it with the very next negative thought that shows up. Step 1. Name the degree, not the label. Most people sort thoughts into two boxes, good and bad, positive and negative. But the Kybalion's principle of vibration says something different. Everything is in motion, nothing is truly still, and every mental state exists somewhere on a moving scale, not in a fixed box. Fear and confidence aren't opposites, sitting in different rooms. They're the same energy, vibrating at a different rate. Anger and calm aren't opposites either. They're the same current, running faster or slower. So the first move isn't good thought versus bad thought. It's asking, where exactly does this thought sit on its scale right now? Is this fear sitting near panic, or fear sitting near caution? Is this anger sitting near rage, or anger sitting near frustration? You're not sorting the thought into a category. You're locating its exact position, its degree, on the one continuous line it already belongs to. This matters because you can't move something you haven't located. If you treat fear and confidence as two separate rooms, the only move you have is to leave one room and enter another, and that's exactly the forced swap that never sticks. But if you see them as one scale, you're no longer trying to teleport. You're trying to slide. And sliding is something the mind can actually do, because it's already doing it constantly, all day, without you noticing. Here's what that looks like with a real example. Say the thought is about money. I'm never going to get out of this hole. Labeled, that's just a bad thought, and a bad thought has nowhere specific to go. Located, it's fear sitting close to the panic end of the money scale. Not fear near mild concern, not fear near caution, but fear pushed almost all the way to the edge. That precision is the whole point. A vague bad thought can only be shoved away. A precisely located degree can be moved, because now you know exactly which line it's sitting on, and roughly how far along it is. Take 30 seconds right now. Pick the thought that's been sitting with you today. Don't judge it. Just name its degree. Not this is bad. Instead, this is fear, sitting close to the panic end of the scale. That single shift from label to location is what makes the next 3 steps possible. One more thing worth naming here. Locating the degree isn't the same as analyzing why the thought showed up. You don't need the backstory, the childhood reason, or the 6-step explanation for why this fear exists. The Kybalion's method doesn't ask you to solve the thought's origin. It asks you to locate its current position on a moving scale, which is a much smaller, much faster task, and the only one this step actually requires. Step 2. Apply the principle of polarity. The Kybalion states it directly. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. That means the calm you're looking for isn't a different thing from the fear you're feeling right now. It's the exact same energy, further along the same scale. This is the part most manifestation content skips entirely. They tell you to think positive, without ever telling you positive and negative are the same axis, just measured at different points. So once you've located the degree, the next move is to find its true pole. Not a random cheerful thought, but the specific opposite point on that exact same line. If the thought is fear near panic, the true pole isn't everything is fine. That's a different axis entirely, and your mind will reject it instantly because it doesn't match the scale you're actually on. The true pole of fear near panic is confidence near certainty, same axis, opposite end. This is why forced positivity fails and polarity works. Your mind isn't rejecting positivity. It's rejecting a thought that doesn't belong on the same line as the one it's currently vibrating on. Match the axis and the resistance drops, because you're no longer asking the mind to jump somewhere foreign. You're asking it to travel a road it already recognizes. Go back to the money example. The fear was sitting near panic on the money scale. The untrained move is to reach for something like, "I am wealthy and abundant," a phrase that sounds positive but sits on a completely different axis. So the mind flags it as a lie and rejects it on contact. The trained move is to find the true pole on the same axis. Not, "I am wealthy," but "I am capable of handling this one step at a time." Confidence near certainty, on the exact same money and safety line the fear was already vibrating on. It feels smaller than the affirmation. It also happens to be the one your mind will actually accept because it recognizes the road. Say it out loud, specifically, not, "I choose happiness." Instead, this fear and that confidence are the same energy. I'm just going to find it further up the same line. You're not replacing the thought. You're naming its destination on its own road. This is also why the Kybalion calls polarity one of the most useful principles for what it names mental alchemy, because once you accept that two seemingly opposite states are one energy at 2 degrees, transformation stops requiring a miracle and starts requiring a direction. You're not asking the fear to vanish and confidence to appear from nowhere. You're asking the same energy already present in the room to move further along a path it was always capable of traveling. Step 3. Apply the principle of vibration and sustain it. Locating the degree and naming the pole isn't the transmutation. This step is. The Kybalion teaches that mental states can be changed the same way a physicist changes the vibration of any object, through will, sustained attention, and repetition, not through a single decision made once and forgotten. Here's the actual mechanism. Hold your attention on the target degree, not the destination as an abstract idea, but the specific felt sense of it, for longer than your mind wants to. Most people touch the higher vibration for 2 or 3 seconds, feel a flicker of relief, and let go. The thought snaps back because the new degree was never given enough time to become the dominant vibration in the room. The Kybalion's own instruction is blunt. Change your vibration and you change your state. But changing a vibration is a sustained act, not an event. This is the actual work, staying with the felt sense of the higher degree for a full 60 to 90 seconds, breathing into it, letting it get ordinary, because ordinary is what makes a vibration stick. You are not chasing a peak experience. You are resetting the resting frequency. This is the step people skip, because it's the least exciting one. There's no lightning bolt. It's closer to holding a stretch than throwing a switch. Back to the money fear. You've named confidence near certainty as the true pole. Now you actually sit with it, not thinking the word confidence, but recreating the felt sense of having handled a hard month before and coming out the other side. The shoulders that drop half an inch, the breath that gets slightly slower. You hold that felt sense on purpose, past the point where it feels novel, until it feels almost plain. And plain is the signal that the new degree is starting to become the resting one, instead of a visitor you're hosting for a few seconds. But it's the only step that actually does the transmuting. Steps 1 and 2 just tell you where you're going. If your attention drifts back to the old degree while you're holding, and it will more than once, that's not a failure of the technique. Notice it without frustration and bring your attention back to the felt sense of the target degree. Each time you do that redirection, you're practicing the actual skill. Sustained vibration isn't about never drifting. It's about how quickly and how calmly you return. Step 4. Anchor it in the body immediately. A transmuted thought without a physical anchor tends to drift back to its old degree within the hour. The mind defaults to whatever pattern is most rehearsed, and until today, the old degree was the most rehearsed one. The anchor is what tells your nervous system this new degree is the one to keep rehearsing. Keep it small and immediate. As you finish holding the higher degree from step 3, pair it with one deliberate physical action, a specific exhale, a hand placed flat on your chest, a single word spoken out loud, or standing up and rolling your shoulders back once. It doesn't matter which one you pick. What matters is that you use the exact same action every time you transmute a thought, so the body starts to associate that gesture with that degree. Do this consistently, and within a handful of repetitions, the anchor alone starts to pull the vibration back up, even before you consciously go through steps 1 through 3. With the money fear, the anchor might be as simple as one slow exhale through the mouth while you say quietly, "handled." Not a mantra you repeat 50 times. One exhale, one word, every single time you do this exercise. So it becomes the same door your nervous system learns to walk through. The first few times, it will feel like a small, almost silly gesture attached to a big feeling. That mismatch in size is exactly why it works. A small, repeatable, physical action is something the body can actually learn, in a way a big abstract intention never quite is. That's the actual goal. Not one successful transmutation today, but a reflex that gets faster every time you use it. Give it a fair test before you judge it. 5 or 6 real repetitions across a few days, on real thoughts as they show up, not a single attempt on the hardest thought you own. The anchor gets stronger the same way any physical habit does, through repetition on ordinary days, not through intensity on one dramatic day. So the thought didn't disappear. That was never the plan. You located its degree, found its true pole on the same line, sustained the higher vibration until it became the resting state, and anchored it in the body so it holds. That's mental transmutation, not a swap, not a suppression, a slide along a scale that was always there. You don't need to wait for the next negative thought to try this. Think of the last thing that pulled you down today. Right now, name its degree. That's step 1, and it's the only one you need to start. This is a mental and philosophical practice, not a substitute for professional support. If a thought keeps pulling you down in a way that feels bigger than a single moment, talking to someone qualified is the stronger next step. If this made the Kybalion click a little more, there's more waiting for you. New episode, same time, tomorrow.